Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Monday, January 6th, Jordan's new hiding spot for hostage. Sharon. Victor orders Ian away. The Young and the Restless YNR spoilers for Monday, January 6th, reveal that Jordan Colleen Zenk and Ian Ward Ray Wise will continue all their twisted scheming, but there'll be some curveballs along the way. Ian may find himself ambushed and dragged to the ranch since Victor Newman Eric Braden is determined to speak with him. Although the prison administration may be satisfied that Ian has paid his debt, Victor doesn't feel the same way. That's why Ian will be forced into a fierce face-off with Victor at the ranch, where Ian will get some strict orders. Victor will no doubt order Ian as far away as possible and threaten a terrible outcome if he doesn't comply. However, Ian will play up his so-called transformation and his desire to fix his mistakes. Victor will think that's total hogwash, but Ian will once again pretend he's a changed man. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman Melody Thomas Scott will hear a commotion and decide to head downstairs for answers. When Nikki spots Ian in the living room, she'll gasp at the sight of him. Ian is pretty much the last person Nikki ever expected to see in her home, so she'll immediately push for answers. The news of Ian's release and alleged reformation will leave Nikki furious, but Victor will promise to protect her along with the rest of the Newman clan. Since Ian will be busy dealing with drama at the main ranch house, Jordan will be on her own for the next part of their Sharon case mission. Although Ian ultimately wants to send Sharon to a watery grave and let Phyllis Summers' Michelle Stafford take the fall, Jordan will find a new hiding spot for their hostage in the meantime. Based on YNR's preview video for the week of January 6th to 10th, Sharon will be stashed somewhere dark and disgusting. This could involve a return trip to the sewer system, or perhaps Sharon will become a basement dweller somewhere. Whatever the case, Jordan may continue chloroforming Sharon to keep her unconscious. Sharon will still be out of it, as Jordan suggests she should be thankful she isn't at the bottom of the river yet. Will Sharon awaken at some point anyway and become filled with terror? Our YNR predictions hint that Sharon has some shockers ahead, so stay tuned for updates on all the wild stuff to come. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Ian and Jordan's plans will go off the rails and lead to some escalating danger in Genoa City. As the tension rises in Genoa City, The Young and the Restless promises a dramatic Monday, January 6th episode that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. With Sharon Newman's life hanging in the balance, she's finding herself at the mercy of a dangerous kidnapper. Meanwhile, Victor Newman is putting his signature power plays into motion to protect his family, issuing an ultimatum to Ian Ward that could shift the course of the entire city. Sharon's dire situation, Jordan's new hiding spot. Sharon Newman Sharon case is trapped, her fate in the hands of a ruthless adversary. Having been kidnapped by Jordan David S. Lee, a mysterious figure with a vendetta against her, Sharon finds herself moved to an even more secure and terrifying location. The desperation in her eyes is palpable as she is moved from one bleak place to another. Jordan, who has been growing increasingly erratic in his obsession with Sharon, has now chosen a location that's both hidden and perilous. Monday's episode reveals that Jordan has taken Sharon to a far more isolated and hidden spot, a rundown warehouse tucked away in the industrial district of Genoa City. The cold, barren setting is a far cry from the warmth and comfort Sharon once enjoyed in her family home. The warehouse is dark and eerily silent, with the faintest echo of footsteps reverberating in the distance. Here, Sharon's world is shrinking, no escape, no allies nearby, and no way to signal for help. The only sounds in the oppressive silence are her own labored breaths as she continues to try and think her way out of the dire situation. In the face of danger, Sharon's inner strength has always been her most formidable weapon, and even now, she's refusing to give up. As the days stretch on, she begins to mentally plan her next moves, all while trying to stay calm. There's a quiet desperation in her demeanor, yet there's a fire in her eyes that says she's not going down without a fight. But with every passing minute, the clock ticks closer to the point where she may lose her last chance at freedom. Jordan is increasingly on edge. He doesn't trust anyone, not even the people who are meant to be his allies. The more Sharon presses him with questions about his motives and why she's being held captive, the more his anger seems to boil. Jordan's mental state appears unstable, making it even more dangerous for Sharon. She knows she needs to be careful, especially as he teeters on the brink of unpredictability. What does he want from her, and how much longer can she endure this Victor's power play, ordering Ian away? Meanwhile, in the world of Genoa City's power elite, Victor Newman Eric Braden is once again pulling the strings. The patriarch of the Newman family has made no secret of his willingness to go to any lengths to protect his loved ones, and he is facing yet another showdown with Ian Wardray Wise, a longtime thorn in the Newman family's side. In a tense confrontation set to unfold in Monday's episode, Victor orders Ian to stay out of his family's business once and for all. Ian, a master manipulator with a reputation for stirring trouble, has long been a wild card in Genoa City, sowing chaos wherever he goes. His latest scheming has caused enough problems for Victor's family, and the Newman patriarch isn't about to let him off easy. "Leave Genoa City and never come back," Victor demands coldly, his voice steady and unyielding. Ian, ever the schemer, tries to outmaneuver Victor with his own brand of mind games. But it's clear that Victor's patience is running thin. With his daughter Sharon's life hanging in the balance, Victor is prepared to do whatever it takes to bring the situation to a close, even if that means dealing with Ian once and for all. The stakes are high, and Victor's warning to Ian is anything but a casual threat. With Sharon in danger and Ian's influence still lingering in the shadows, Victor knows that it's only a matter of time before Ian crosses a line that he won't be able to come back from. He is not a man to be trifled with, and Ian's dangerous games may finally have met their match. Sharon's family unites for rescue, the stakes get higher. While Sharon is trapped in a life-threatening situation, her family isn't sitting idly by. Nick Newman Joshua Morrow, her ex-husband, is determined to track her down. As he gets wind of her whereabouts, he reaches out to Ray Rosales Jordi Villaseso, who has made it his personal mission to bring Sharon back home safely. But things won't be easy. As they attempt to piece together clues about her location, they find themselves running up against dead ends and red herrings, as Jordan continues to cover his tracks. Nick, who has always had a deep bond with Sharon, isn't taking this lightly. Every ounce of his being is focused on finding her. But the urgency of the situation is getting to him. What will he do when he finally realizes the full extent of her captivity? Will he be able to keep his cool long enough to rescue Sharon, or will his emotions get the better of him, putting them both at risk as Victor remains the mastermind behind the scenes, manipulating events to his advantage? Sharon's loved ones are slowly gathering the pieces of the puzzle. But will they be able to put everything together before it's too late? Victor's showdown with Ian, a family at risk. The confrontation between Victor and Ian could be the tipping point for many characters in Genoa City. Ian has always been a wild card, willing to play dirty to achieve his goals. He's not the type to go down quietly, and with Victor's orders now hanging over him, the stakes have never been higher. What kind of dirty tricks will Ian pull to make sure he doesn't face the wrath of Victor, and how far will Victor be willing to go to make sure Ian stays out of his life for good? The Newman patriarch may be a man of many resources, but he's facing more than just Ian's interference. With his daughter's life on the line, Victor's fearlessness and sharp intellect are pushed to their limits. This showdown could reveal some of his most hidden secrets, and possibly the lengths he is willing to go to in order to protect his family from a growing storm of danger. As the show weaves together these twists and turns, the tension grows to an explosive fever pitch. Sharon's fate may be uncertain, but the battle between the Newmans and their enemies is set to escalate in ways that no one could have anticipated. Monday, January 6 promises to be an episode full of suspense, drama, and shocking revelations that could alter the course of Genoa City forever. Keep watching as The Young and the Restless takes us on a wild ride filled with danger, deception, and the power struggles that define this unforgettable soap.